What's going on? Do you know the leading cause of death for spinal cord injury victims, especially higher up cervical spinal cord injury victims? Now, a lot of times you think, once again, falls, everything else. If you said infection, you are correct. Infection is what killed Christopher Reeves. This guy had all the fucking resources on the planet. A little infection jumped up, bit him in the ass, and took him out. Why don't you take a look at something? See if you notice any difference. Can you see that? Look any different to you? Yeah, let me give you a closer look at this fucker. See what I'm talking about? Over the last 6 months, I've shifted my training up 10 notches. I train harder than I possibly can. And over the last 6 weeks, I have shifted my training up another 50 notches. I find myself by the end of the day completely and totally exhausted. I am almost in disregard for everything else other than my recovery. And you know, the thing is, I've said every now and then you have to throw caution to the wind. Okay, but every now and then you can't be fucking stupid. Do you see this? This started as a nick on my elbow from being on the floor. All right, and I wear elbow pads. Every now and then I take them off to move around a little bit. I just tried to get up into that ramp, and I caused a lot of damage to my body, being overly aggressive. I'm not going to stop that. I have to, reel it in a little bit. I have to incorporate a little bit of intelligence, obviously. However, the leading cause of death for quadriplegics with spinal cord injury, infection. Right now I am on, we had a standing prescription for cipromycin. However, that prescription that I've been on for 3 days now was for some little wussified, pussified, fagified little fucking tract infection. It's a 2 times a day, 5-day fucking little faggy ass. You kidding me? Aspirin's probably stronger than that shit. But anyway, tomorrow afternoon it's extremely possible. I'm going to say it's probably more probable than possible. I'll be headed off towards the hospital. There is an extremely very good possibility that I'm going to be there for 3 or 4 or 5 days on intravenous fucking antibiotic. And believe me when I say I don't want to fucking go. Mary for the last 2 days has been telling me constantly, you gotta go to the hospital, gotta go to the hospital. I'm like, I just started my antibiotics. Can't we just let them see what they're gonna do? And the entire time I knew she was right. That's how much I fucking hate going to the hospital. I don't want an ambulance to come here and drag me over where I gotta go. I don't want to go there. I don't want to see the look on her face. Really upset, worried about me. I don't want that. I'm going to have to do it. I don't want to. I'm going to be in a hospital. I'm not going to concern myself with anybody else so they can come and see me fucking stuck in a fucking hospital bed with tubes and shit coming out of my arms. Again. I won't do that to anybody. I don't want to do it. This little nick probably happened a couple weeks ago. I didn't disregard it. I did the same thing that any therapist or any doctor or whatever, when you get a little nick or something like that, they say, keep your eye on it. I kept my eye on it. And as of Wednesday, I noticed, started feeling a little warm. I was like, motherfucker, this fucking, bullshit. And then, Thursday, warmer still, got a super telltale sign. Fever! Right now I'm hovering right around 100. My fever hit last night 103. I'd imagine tonight when I go to bed it'll come up to about 102, 103. Hopefully we can repress that a little bit. And by morning time it'll probably go back down. But the antibiotics that I'm taking are not enough to cure the problem. I don't want to leave here in a big fucking huff, but I seriously believe that I'm going to have to be taking a ride. Not really, I don't like the idea. Oh, in case you're curious, yes, I am afraid. Should be. I said to you before, aggression does not equal stupidity. Realize your body. Know what you can do, what you can't do, how to, when to, and everything else. And then when you're done doing all the twos and all the rest of that tough guy shit, take a look at yourself. What's fucked up? What's not fucked up? Okay? Very important. Thousands, tens of thousands of fucking gimpazoids by the farm every year because of infection and neglect. Normally it's those, subacute ulcerations and shit like that, aka bed sores. I've been very fortunate that I don't deal with anything like that. I am about as healthy and I am about as sturdy of a person, I guess, as can be. However, even the biggest fucking tough guy out there, even if you think you are fucking invincible, nobody fucking bothers. What was the little kid June Reed? Nobody bothers me. Guess what? Infection doesn't give a fuck who you are. Doesn't give a shit how tough you are. It takes out everybody. No rhyme, no reason, no concern, no care. All you get is dead. Okay? I've come too far to go to dead. I don't want to die. I must continue what I'm doing. I'm going to get back on my feet. Okay? I'm coming up with a couple other things. And, I believe that there is no substitute for standing. So we're going to be doing some standing on my own. I'm going to come up with an idea. I hope you pay attention to this idea. And I hope if you decide to act on this idea, that you act carefully. You'll notice a lot of the shit that I do is sort of fucking stupid. That's called desperation. Well, that's the situation I'm in. I do not like where I am. I do not like having to put anybody through the bullshit of what's going on with me. Okay? I certainly don't like the fact that Mayor's got to deal with this bullshit all by herself. Listen, be careful. If you get a nick or a cut or one of those tough guy fucking things, put a fucking Band-Aid on it. Don't be a douchebag. You know, I'm so guilty of fucking the jerk-off-ness. I honestly don't think there's really much I was going to do to prevent this, because the only option would be to really slow down and just, almost neglect my training. I just, it's not inside me to stop. It's just not. We've made a lot of progress over the last couple of years, and especially over the last 5 or 6 months. And rather than rest on my laurels when I see improvement, I shift it in a fucking super high gear. Be careful. Pay attention to your body and be weary of infection. So we're probably going to take a ride tomorrow. So the next time you see me, I'll probably be either getting into a vehicle, being at the hospital, being in the emergency room, or in a fucking hospital room. Be careful. It fucking blows. Go, go get him. Hurry up, get over here. Kick that infection. 5 days I was in that fucking hospital. 5 days. Almost exactly 120 hours. Got 10 batteries of intravenous antibiotics. Vancomycin. I realized that if you're a quadriplegic, you can go into a hospital. And I knew this because I had been into the hospital for an infection some years back. It was 2012, not 2011. I think I fucked up before. 5 days. I knew I had to go on Wednesday. Didn't want to go. Don't like hospitals. People don't really know what's up with quadriplegia. It's funny when you think about it. And anyway, be careful. Check yourself out. Be aware of your body. Be aware of every little nick, cut, every bump, bruise, everything. I mean, fucking hey. I don't know how much weight I lost. Too fucking much, that's a fact. I haven't trained in over a week. And I'm not going to start until Monday. Cut my elbow open, drained it out, stuck a pair of pliers up there. It was really fucking cool. I don't have any video of that though. But just be careful. Be aware.